I love that man to pieces.
Got a daughter dipped in the taco.
That's why when people go after Kenny, it pisses me off, and I'm like, let's meet for coffee, fuckers.
I feel like Kenny is only 90% gay, but 10% he looks at an occasional woman and is like, you know what?
Yeah.
Red for the win.
It depends.
Thank you, Canuck chick.
It depends
Red
on
for
the
the
woman.
win.
Like, it has to be a good quality. Right?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and
Sorry, Red. I apologize. As you may be aware, I know you and I haven't known each other long, my dear, but I have been following your content. We seem to be on the same page. And again, all of this is a result of Pamela. She brought me into the interest of Brian, Bri Guy. I've been in there. I have no issues with Brian. And given the people such as yourself, Red, that I've met in Brian's live, you seem to me like you're good people. So you probably have noticed me checking your profile out once or twice.
Yes.
Doses probably has too. And, you know, I looked at Sarah's and said, hey, girl, what's going on? Long time no chat.
Hey.
A high follower. A by follower.
I've been around for a while, but I keep getting banned like crazy. And one of the, like, Sarah knows it, Kenny Love Cat so much knows it, and
my
Canuck
fork is
Chick
coming in
also
and out all the
knows
time.
it. So, nice to meet you, Red.
Nice to meet
And
you.
Doses, too, is kind of in there. I don't know Doses real well either, but Red, Doses,
I see you.
I've checked out your guys' content. I've seen the shit people have said. And, you know, some people can eat a bag of fucking dicks, right? And
We are
violence against
Yes.
women.
Let's say
We're the first on
change.
this app. We are
Hi,
we are-
West Coast.
like, why do people talk about eating a bag of dicks like a bad thing?
Because they're
Because
probably
we're
they're
not
probably not
talking-
good dicks.
We're
Like they're
tired
like
of
the
it.
crooked ones, the ones with way too much foreskin. They're probably infected.
In the other direction.
Semi-soft. Yeah.
Oh, the phone again. Just say
Kenny,
that later.
can I answer your question, brother?
No.
Because we all
Yeah,
are talking
that's
to you, fucker.
I know your answer.
Love you. Oh, shit, Kenny. You always crack me up, my brother. If I was gay, man, you'd be number one, bro.
I hear that. I hear that. More
I
times
think I've
than you
never
probably
fucking said
think.
that before, you fucker.
I hear it quite often, to be honest. Every man in my life.
Well,
knows it.
fine then. It
Well, no, I
doesn't
hear
mean
kisses.
anything. That's the politest fuck you I've ever heard then. Fuck you very much and have a nice day.
Fuck you. I'll take it.
Hi, West Coast Micmac. How you
That's
doing,
the best
darling?
fuck you I'll get from you anyway.
Damn sure the best one I get, man, because I ain't easy and I ain't rolling that shit right now. Sorry, Red. Go ahead, please, darling.
I was just saying that says something about Kenny and the quality of man that he is. That there's a lot of men out there that were like, if I was, I would date Kenny. Like I would go to Kenny.
Yeah.
He's the most respectful, heterosexual gay man I've ever met in my life. My uncle is gay. My sister is gay, and she's happily married. He's a classy motherfucker, just like this hat says right here. Classy
Kenny's
motherfucker.
part-time gay, 20 hours a week gay.
That's probably for Donald Trump.
Don't start rumors, don't stop.
Oh, they totally screen recorded that one. Totally busted. Doses, one thing I will give you, young lady, you always come in at the right time with the perfect one-liners, young lady. Kudos to you.
Just do videos of all your one-liners.
Right?
Yep.
And then all the lights go up. You see face.
That's a good idea.
I know that's like when Doses and I had our little fight there. It's like we were like, I don't even know if we were fighting. Like so many people be messaging me like, are you guys fighting or what's going on? But like, there'll be times where I have to mute myself because I'll be laughing at something she said mean to me about. It was
I can't let my
good.
friends
And he used the saying that goes around comes around.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, that was good, bitch.
Or
Or
just
my
like-
the first time when I was friends with Shay and Shay's dog was barking, and Doses is like, shut up, Shay.
I
Say back to you.
and when I have a bad day, I watch it.
Honest to
Say
fuck,
no kids for you.
honest to fuck, man.
Okay, can I
It's
tell you
funny.
my favorite Doses moment, please?
Yeah.
He got alive, and she was trying so hard to tell off Doses. She's like screaming at the top of her lungs, and all you can hear is Doses saying, "Excuse me, sir, I can't understand you, sir, sir, I can't understand you. Can we get a translator in here, sir? I can't hear you." I
She said, speaking
was
English.
like slobbering. I was laughing so hard.
Speaking English.
Because if you guys saw
Was that
that,
Betty or Sassy? Which one was it?
Betty.
It was Betty,
It was
right?
Betty. Yeah.
yeah,
Pop the phone again.
that was
Yeah,
one of my
put that on. Do not
favorite
disturb.
Well, the funny thing about that situation, Sarah, is that Shay's like, get Betty in here. She'll
know.
tell her off.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking, let's go.
No one's scared of fucking
You literally
No.
did not hear a single word you said. All you heard was,
No.
"Excuse me, sir. I can't
heard like one
understand
for the
you,
word and
sir."
just a mumble.
Fuck.
I was like, why is this man yelling at me?
He's done that a few times. He's done that a few times. He's like, I'm gonna get Lindsay in here.
How to the
That
end.
and the like telling Shay to stop barking. That was. I'm.
No, it was just because the timing. It was fucking. I don't know why, but I had to mute myself. I was laughing so hard. And I was friends with Shay at the time. I didn't know what to do.
Did she ever comment on those things, Kenny?
What?
Did she ever say anything to you privately about that stuff?
Oh, probably, yeah. I don't know.
Fuck that bitch. I didn't even look.
We all said,
But you understand if you just say, oh yeah, it's screen recorded.
She really doesn't like it when I talk about her drinking, but oh well.
I would say talk about my drug habit.
Yeah, all day
Well,
today
I'm
she did
drinking
that.
and smoking. Does that count?
There you
You
go.
guys don't care.
Just for the record, though, I've been clean for over a month now. I kind of lost track, but
So damn happy.
I know it's over a month for sure.
Dark
Good.
Angel.
Keep going.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Tammy, welcome in. Oh shit.
Huh.
I
Oh,
like
this
I
floor, I can't pronounce that name. But welcome in, blah, blah,
you
blah.
you guys should be on a fucking podcast. You will make trillions of dollars off of this shit. Why are you doing it for free on TikTok? Holy fuck.
Must be very important.
He does have a point, guys. He does have a point.
Put it on silent.
Okay, so let me briefly explain, and I will keep this brief. So you guys all know what haters are. I know all of
No.
you. The only one in here
No.
that possibly doesn't have haters is Canuck Chick and Love So Much. Kenny, I know all about your haters. I'm going after half of them. My problem that I have right now, because legit, I really, really want to put this out there, and Kenny, you're going to end up agreeing 100%. I know you will. I'm not trying to take away from this live right now and the fun that we're having. The reason this phone keeps on ringing is because of end violence against women and children. Because the message that I put out there and the actions that I take, such as the Alaskan Avenger, it gets me in trouble. People have an issue with me, and that is why the phone continues to ring over and over and over again. They do this to me on almost every single fucking account. At this point, I'm somewhere around 49, I think, Canuck Chick. Am I not? And that's what they do. They call, they try to interrupt the live stream as much as possible. Sarah, perfect example. I'm sorry, Red, what was that?
They spam call you.
Yes, they
You know
do.
what
they
that's
do.
like, yeah.
And
And they don't
as
say anything. You just hear them
Love
breathing.
Cats, exactly. Like Love Cat so
Shay,
much
they're
said,
breathing.
like Red said, Sarah and Kenny can attest to this. I sign documentation on every single profile on TikTok I do with Child Protection Services, Children Family Services, as well as Calgary Police Service. So when I invite them in, they know there's a diddler. That's why I let them hang out for a couple of 3 minutes. I can see they join the live stream. You guys might not be able to, but I can as the creator. They come in, they get their shit, they're gone. Once I see they have left, I then delete and permanently block that fucking pedo piece of shit. Sorry, rant over. Thank you, Sarah, and everybody.
Yeah.
Matt.
Okay.
That's not.
End violence against women and children, man. I can't stand it no more than I can stand fucking, men fucking 6 feet tall, fucking 200 fucking pounds, 50 pounds of fucking fat, like Sir Spitz-a-Lot, going after Kenny and fucking Nick Meyer and First Nations. Like, fuck that, man. I'm not having that. Let's go, bitches.
Yeah.
And that's why I keep getting banned. Cunts. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I was supposed to say see you next Tuesday. I'm going to shut up now. You guys take the floor.
You're
Hey, guys,
live.
I didn't hear anything.
No,
Cookie.
my dear. I do appreciate that, Doses. I really do. But one motherfucker in here for sure, if not Love Cat so much, as well as my little brother, little Kenny, can attest to. This has never been, nor is it ever going to be my live Doses. I do appreciate the
Fair.
respect. I do. I really do. But this live stream, this is about us. This is about ending violence against women and children. This is about making Canada great again. This is Red's Live, Canucks Chicks, Sassafras and Gravy, Little Gold Bowl Kenny, Love Cat so much, and Dosa. I'm just here to hang out with you guys because I think you're all a bunch of cool fuckers, including Pamela.
Well, from a woman who was abused as a child and abused by an asshole later on in life, thank you.
Most
Thank you for
welcome.
standing up.
And now, with that being said, Red, number one, you were stronger than your abuser. I applaud you. You have my respect. Rock out with your cock out. Number two, I'm not going to sit here and try to take any clout from that man in any way, shape, or form. He's doing well for himself, and I'm happy for him. The Alaskan Avenger reminds me of a young version of me. I went to prison because an owner of a taxi stand in Newcastle, New Brunswick, assaulted 3 Aboriginal ladies at Eel Ground First Nations and Burke Church First Nations within the greater Miramichi area that made up Newcastle. Once we found out about it, we all got together. We found the girls. We got them to the hospital. Some stayed with them. Mama Lord, hello. Some went home to the family's home, and they were all waiting for news and such. I went to the taxi stand. I beat that motherfucker within an inch of his life. He eats his meals through straws, and I burnt his brick taxi stand to the ground. Now, the Alaskan Avenger, that motherfucker, he went and he
I'll do
took,
two, Parker.
like, he literally, brother, love cats so much. The Alaskan Avenger took the registered sex offenders list, and he showed up at their motherfucking houses.
Oh,
3 of them. 3 of them. He went to 3 of their houses from that registered sex offenders list, and he ended up doing 19 years. I myself, Jesus fuck. Sorry. I myself only did 5 years. He did 19. He reminds me of me when I was in my younger 20s. Nothing but love and respect for that man. And he and I have actually communicated here on this platform in personal
welcome back.
messaging.
I'm not your mama.
Oh, Samantha's in here. The one
And I
that
actually... Sorry, I'm almost done, guys. And I literally thank that man for inspiring me
sir.
to remember what it feels like to be fresh out of prison for abusing a man that hurt women. It was a rejuvenation
Samantha last
that I needed. And with that being said, thank you to you guys. Shout out to the Alaskan Avenger. Thank you, Red, for your comment. I'm not taking his clout.
Account.
I'm just rejuvenated in a way that Canuck Chick knows about. And it's because he's the Alaskan Adventure, and I thanked him for that. With that being said, I'm going to shut up. Sarah's a moderator. If she doesn't want I'm Not Your Mummy in here, she can deal with that. She can deal with all of that. Thank you for letting me talk, and thank you for letting me shout out to the Alaskan Avenger. I'm done.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Doses, thank you, because that was not easy. I don't necessarily like talking about that. So thank you, Doses, and you just went up in my books, young lady. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
And I just want to say this about Nick. For as long as I've known him, he is so fiercely like stuck up for women, stuck up for children, stuck up for our rights as Canadians, and I have nothing but mass amounts of respect for you, my friend.
Right back at you, young lady.
Exactly.
Thank you very
Well
much.
said, Sarah.
Aw. What a lovely
guys are
thing to
awesome.
say.
You have nothing to say?
She's not in here right now, but much the same as Sarah. God love you. Thank you very much. You're a sweetheart. Another very dear friend of me, similar to Sarah, is Jessica, Human Canvas Jess. It's- Yeah, you know who she is.
Yes, she's awesome.
She once said to me, Sarah, that like, man, you build up a fucking following quick. And I said, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that, darling, but it's not me. It's similar to what I was talking to you guys about the whole Prime Minister thing earlier. We need somebody that people can trust that brings everybody together. Like 40 million people, we're not all ever going to get the fuck along, right? It is what it is. But there's no fucking reason we can't sit at the table. We just need somebody that can bring everybody to the table. Like, dude, I can bring the Hells Angels, the Mongols, the fucking Outlaws, and almost every other diamond club on the planet as far as MCs go. I can bring almost all of them together and sit at the fucking table. So why the fuck can't we all sit down and the same as the convoy raised $10 million fucking dollars, let's raise $250,000 and let's pick one of us right now to
Mama
speak
Laura up
for.
there, it's your turn.
Oh fuck, right, Mama Lore? Like, oh dude, she would put the
I'm not
best
voting for Mama
comedy in
Whore.
the PM.
Yeah, I'm not voting for that person. Don't know how the fuck
I'm not gonna
that
vote for
person
you,
is.
Mama Whore. I'll run against you.
Well, now we're stuck in the middle again. I feel like that's
Before you realize.
And here I stuck in the middle.
I'll
with
make up
you.
lies. I'll make up rumors to Mark Carney and Pierre about her so that they beef with her too.
Yeah.
You guys
And then
are
I go way up
fucking
to the
awesome.
parliament and
I
make
love
sure
every
he's
one of you to
actually
pieces.
Down the baby. She's gonna pass the reins on. We can make her like the governor general.
Mama Laura, I swear to God, half of your videos, what does it for me is your hair, that bun, and that fucking girl power attitude of no fucks to give that you bring to your content. Like, between that bun and your fuck you, like, you don't give a fuck, man. Like, Felicia. It's like, oh,
I like the hair.
girl.
Wonder how to keep
Right? On the fucking hair is golden. Facts. 100%.
It's her signature. Her hair is her signature.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mama Laura.
Can I
brings the
add
wisdom.
that fluorescent security vest that she wears? When she did
Where's
the
your security
fucking
guard?
speed trap with the hair dryer.
That was funny. That was my favorite video of hers with the speed trap.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. That vest and
I
that
miss all
hair,
her
it's
hats.
like
How many
work
hats
it,
does she have?
girl. Oh
It's up in
shit!
hats. They call it the
Fuck me.
I always put my phone on do not disturb when I go do lives because people
Yeah.
fall. On
1000% accurate, Red. The only problem is, this is a bit of a different phone than some people may generally have, and I can actually see how many cell towers that thing is pinging off of.
Oh wow!
So, you know the text applications where you can send somebody a text message that doesn't actually come from your registered phone number?
Yeah.
You can actually do the same thing with phone calls. The exact same thing. And honestly, Pamela, I miss her hats too, man.
Can you
But Red, you're 100% correct.
Could you private message us and give us the information on how you do that? That would be fantastic.
Well, no, see, some of it is actually shit that I'm going to have to go back and deal with.
No.
And I am going to go back and deal with it. And they're not adverse to it. This is not something new like Sassy, Sarah, sorry, excuse me, and Kenny would know. Oh, she got disconnected there. It wasn't me. I didn't do it there. She must have had something
I
to
didn't do
do.
it. I didn't touch anything.
Calgary, I'm in Calgary, so it's Calgary Police Service for your local, but Children and Family Services, as well as Children Protection Services, excuse me, they come in here on a regular basis, especially when I share this shit to them.
Yeah.
When we have a, what am I supposed to call it? Petty, P-E-D-D-Y, file, F-I-L-E, and a, what am I supposed to call it? A CHOMO. When they come in here, I give the authorities the opportunity to grab that information. That's the only time I ever deal with police of any jurisdiction or any kind of authority. I let them come in. They get that information. They bounce. Once I've seen they bounced, that's when I actually block the account. Some I just mute because I like to know who my trolls are, Red. And believe you me, my dear Red, I very much appreciate that you're in here. It means a lot to me. There are a lot of trolls that come through here. Like, for an example, if you think Brian gets a lot of trolls, you ain't seen nothing yet, darling. The difference is Brian tends to get... Doses isn't here anymore either. She must have had something to do. The difference is... yes. Excellent. Thank you, Red. I appreciate that. Brian's live stream trolls, they're real people trying to disguise themselves.
Yep.
The trolls that come in here, Red, they're literally all chomos, abusers, some kind of disgusting abuser, because the profile is actually for end violence against women and children, as well as make Canada great again. I just happen to be the asshole representing it. And at this point, what I will tell you, Canuck Chick will know this, as well as Love Cat so much, and Kenny will know this. I was never supposed to be the face on this. A former old lady of mine that abused her own children was supposed to be the face of it. But obviously, because of reasons that I just stated, she can't be the face of end violence against women and children if she actually inflicted it.
Yeah, it's all true.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. The Love Cat
Yeah,
so
remember
much.
that.
He's
I
been
remember
around forever. So is Kenny, Red. He's been around for a long time. That's why I got mad love and respect for like Canuck Chick and Love Cat so much. Kenny, like I can't even remember what account I'm on now, but they keep coming back, so I know they're down with the cause. Like I'm absolutely down to make Canada great again. And that's something that we need to work on. Unfortunately, ending violence against women and children is an everyday thing. Like every fucking day. Ask Canuck Chick.
Getting worse.
We text
There's always
every
someone doing
day.
it somewhere.
We talk on the phone almost every week. I am constantly in trouble because men continue to abuse women and children, and claiming to be alpha men continue to abuse people like Kenny, and it pisses me off. I'm always in trouble for it. Always. That is why, Red, people have a tendency to talk shit about me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canuck Chick. Go ahead, please. Love, the floor is yours. You want to say something, Canuck Chick?
Nothing. I was agreeing with you.
Love you, brother.
I love you too, Kenny. Love you, love Cat so much. Canuck Chick.
You too.
Nothing but love and respect. And like Red, I know we haven't known each other very long and we've never actually met. But what I have seen from you in the live streams, like LB, for an example, like I don't know her well either. But what I see from you guys in the live streams and what I see on your content, you guys have my respect. Same as Doses. Like, everybody shits on me like I've heard them shit on Doses. And I have no problem with Doses.
Sometimes it gets to the point I just put it on my video and then they all stop.
Well, I mean, let's get real here for 1 second, because I know Kenny and Red will be able to relate to this. Thank you for sharing it out, Canuck Chick. I appreciate you, darling. I not only did I do a very long 5-hour live stream with Chris, aka sorry, my apologies. Fuck me, Chris. What's your Uncle Animal? Sorry.
Yeah.
And I did like the equivalent 5-hour live stream with Brian.
Yeah.
And what I learned in there was phenomenal. Like, for an example, praise the Lord. I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about her. I will post whatever receipts I speak of that people will like to see. I couldn't believe, and I was so relieved to see people see right through Laura G's shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me. That woman has actually called me a woman beater and to stay away. And her confession, yeah.
Who, Laura G? No.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this bitch. There was this other guy, I think his name was Jack Me Off or something gross.
Check my God.
He made
How his girlfriend thinks about that.
a nasty video about my one friend and saying that he's going to sell her off and all this stuff at the corner. And Laura G was in the comments laughing about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Worst time of my life, and his name is the F word. And mom at the end.
I think that's his name. I don't remember exactly. It was something gross.
And now, see, this right here, what Kenny just said, I don't know Pamela either. I've never actually met her. I've gotten to know her online, but quite honestly, I don't know how it even happened, like fucking cosmic shit or some shit, man. But when she sent me the invite to Brian's Live and I went in there and I checked shit out, hey, Blondie. Between Brian's Live for 5 hours, love and respect, and Animals Live for 5 hours, I couldn't believe what I learned. And one of the things I learned is that, Kenny, without me having to say anything, brother, people actually saw Laura for what she actually is. Because I like Red literally, man, I'm all about ending violence against women and children. But where my platform comes from, I don't care if it's a man abusing a woman or children or if it's a woman abusing women and children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave
Right?
children out of yeah.
It's still child abuse, right? Now, I
Go to jail
can't
for
knock
that.
a motherfucker out, right? Right, excuse me.
I can.
Yeah, I said it opposite. I completely fucked that shit up. Yes, you can. I can knock a motherfucker the fuck out. But when I witness women abusing women, and more importantly, children, I've witnessed a woman abusing children. I can't knock her the fuck out, yo. I just can't.
I
So
can.
that's what. Well, you could, yeah. And I
I
actually,
can't.
evidently, I think Kenny was there this night on a different account that I had that we were doing an EVAC live stream,
Hey, Blondie.
and I think, sorry,
I was just saying, hey, Blondie.
right on. I think it was Queenie, Kenny, if you remember, and Love Cat so much might have even been in there too.
I do remember that, yeah.
Queenie came into the live stream and she told us that MK had her teeth knocked out in front of her daughters.
Yeah,
I
that's
still
what
don't know
that
who it was. I don't know. I don't want to know who it was. I don't want to know anything more about it than I already do. But all I was told was because she is abusing her own children, because she is talking shit about me fighting to end abuse against children, she got her teeth knocked out because she was talking the wrong shit at the wrong place around the wrong people. Like I said, man, I can't even read. I feel you, young lady, but my as a woman, I get it how you feel that you can, and I justify that shit. I will never look down on two women going at it. I will look down on a man going at it with a woman. I will look down on it if a woman is hurting a man or children. I will look down on that, but I can never go after, whereas a woman can.
Sorry for the
I
background noise.
had a man try. Well, he did. He came in and he basically tried to kill me in front of my kid. And as bad as he,
Oh, that's bad.
I still was fighting him. Like I still got up. I still was fighting him. He did not win.
You're stronger than your abuser. Mad respect, young lady.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's more along the lines of just stubborn. It's like, no, you're attacking me, and because of what happened when I was a kid, I didn't have control over that, right? Like I was only 12, I didn't have control over that. But as an adult, and you have my son in front of me, right? He's witnessing this shit. Something just said, you're not going to let him win. You're not going to let him win. So,
I think it's that super mom power taking over, and if it isn't super mom taking over, then
Yeah.
it's just literally like it's no different than the confidence a man holds, Red. And I will be if anything, if I can be the first, if not whatever man in your life, to tell you that an independent woman is very sexy, very appealing, very much respected amongst the real men community. That's something that's no different than I told Canuck Chick, and I told Kenny a million times over, like nothing but mad love and respect to independent women, man. I don't know why men are scared of that shit. I really don't. It's fucking stupid. Like that's golden, man. You don't find that. It's like finding solid in this world. It's hard to come by.
very much so.
Oh,
And I myself have come to a point in my life where I am now very happy to admit that yes, I did waste 3.5 years of my life with a narcissistic child abuser. I've now gotten to the point in my life where I can now continue to fight for the children. Jimmy, what's going on, boy? Welcome in. Without
I'm enjoying this
actually
John
giving a
Connor.
shit about her anymore, Red. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I know Canuck Chick feels me, and I'm thinking, Red, you'll probably understand this as well. Like, I want to be in a place in my life
Right.
where I am not taking the last one
Jimmy.
out on the next one. That is completely unfucking fair. You know what I mean?
Yep.
yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Jimmy. Thank you, Red. I appreciate that. Like, I know Canuck Chick feels that. I know Love Cat so much, and Kenny, like I said, I apologize. I keep referring to them. They've been with me for the last couple of 3 years, and I
so true.
absolutely love them to pieces. Every fucking time I get banned, like, at this point,
Or let's add you back.
I can't, right?
Let's
I
add you back
cannot
to the new
use
account.
Nick Smith Smitty, and I cannot use Nick Smith Smitty 50. The only one I can use is Nick Smith Smitty 8. That's it. I've lost 49 accounts trying to end violence against women and children, Red.
That's all the fucking trolls that do that.
Lad,
insane.
you remember if you? I don't want to deep dive into it because all the information is pinned on the profile now. I'm taking the, I'm not only taking the recommendation, but I'm taking the page out of Al Wright's book, My Brother That Hurt Nell Burton.
Yeah.
Everything. Thank you, Red. Everything about the whole MK situation, what she did to her children, her husband, her family, and then what she did to me. It's all pinned on the profile. So if people really want to know, they can deep dive into only 3 videos. That's it. 3 videos
Yep.
will tell you exactly what happened. Why should I continue to jaw on about that with it all being right there for information?
Yep.
We can now move forward, and anybody else that needs that information from here that we already have, we're already here. Everybody new that comes in, they're way back here, right, Kenny? Cat so much? Canuck
Yeah.
chick?
I know
Oh, she
that
must
person
have to
there.
go.
Yep.
So, I mean, everything's right there. They can all see that shit. If anybody has a question, they just have to go look at the pinned videos. It'll tell them everything. That way,
Yep.
I myself can move forward with my life. And I can also move forward with violence against women and children.
Yeah.
I can still help her kids, right? Right? Like, I can still be there for her kids. I just don't want anything to do with her. And Jimmy actually kind of said it best. I want you to eat. There's no question of whether or not I want you to eat, just not at my table, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I say the same thing. Like, I want you to eat. I don't want any harm coming to you, but not at my table.
100%. Now, for all I care, she can eat at the prison cafeteria. Like she did what she did.
Or eat on the floor.
You know, like, if that was a dude, I'd have knocked it the fuck out. We'd have been on with it, right? It ain't a dude, it's a woman. She can go sit in the prison fucking, or the female prison, and sit in the cafeteria with them. And then, you know, give the kids a chance at, you know, actually living their young teenage years. Like, fuck me, man. Kenny, you remember the youngest was 9 years old when she attempted suicide. That shit was insane, bro.
It was.
I couldn't imagine.
It wa-
Hard. It's very hard.
See,
Ah.
with when I got abused, like as a kid, I blacked it out. Like I totally blocked that crap out. That way, I was able to cope with it, I guess, by not remembering it.
Just think about something else.
As I grew
That's what I
up,
did.
like it would start coming back in like flashbacks and stuff, and I was able to put it like together. And I know exactly who it was. I know exactly the day it happened. I know what happened. And I remember when I first told my father, he was mad at me, and I couldn't figure out like, why are you so mad at me, Dad? And he's like, because you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. And I'm like, so I had to explain to him like how my child brain processed it in that moment, right? So it was self-protection for myself, not realizing.
You just nailed it.
Yeah. If I
You
would have
just
told my
nailed
dad, he would have been in jail for
Yeah, he did
murder.
this now.
See, for me, what you just described, Red, is that people really need to realize that their actions may feel one way to them, but their actions may feel and mean something completely different to the person they're doing it to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was funny. Kick yourself out by accident.
Good job, kid.
I had a lot to process as I grew older and stuff like that, especially like in my
Motherfucking Metallica.
I had to process like a whole lot of stuff because I couldn't figure out why I was acting the way I was in my early 20s. I was
Yeah,
a
no, I
wild,
can do that.
you know?
Yeah.
I'm 47, Red, And I'm going to say I was probably 45 years old before I recognized and took value in what PTSD actually